Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Goeiemorgen. Molweni. And Sanbonani. Thank you very much. As you have heard, I'm Siviwe. I'm the Vice Chancellor and Principal of Rhodes University. On behalf of the Rhodes University community, I warmly welcome you all, learners and teachers, to our 2023 Open Day. We are absolutely delighted that you have joined us today to learn more about the exciting academic opportunities and offerings available at Rhodes University. But I must thank you for bringing some rain with you.
Yes.
So give yourself a round of applause. And you should never complain about rain. Rain signifies life. And in many cultures, when it rains, it indicates that whatever is being done has been blessed. So your coming to Rhodes University is a significant blessing, not only to Rhodes University, but to the entire Eastern Cape. We believe that we are best placed to partner you in building a better, brighter, and prosperous future. And there are many reasons you should choose Rhodes University for your quality university education. Let me just touch on some of these. Firstly, Rhodes University is a small and intimate university. Bigger than the school where you are at the moment, but not too big as to overwhelm you. So it is just the next step after your school experience. Now this is quite important for you not to go to a huge mega university where you will be lost. So unlike in other universities, our students are young people with a name and a face, and not just a number. So we will get to know you. If you go to some of these huge universities, they assign a student number for you. They will not know you. They won't even know that you had been there after you graduated. Not at Rhodes University. Because we're small, we care for each and every student, we will get to know you much, much better. Secondly, we are proud of and strive to maintain our reputation as an outstanding university that provides high-quality formative education for young people like you, smart people like you. Thirdly, we have a well-entrenched culture and experience of nurturing exceptional intellectual talent in young people like you. And we have been doing this for the past 119 years. And next year will be 120, so you will be that cohort that joins university in its 120th year of existence. But we have a culture of nurturing young people and looking after young people like you and developing their intellectual talent, their ability to communicate, their ability to engage, and their ability to think. Not what to think, but how to think. Fourthly, we have one of the best undergraduate pass and graduation rates of any university. Now this is important because if you work hard at Rhodes University, you are sure to succeed. and we have the best undergraduate pass and graduation rates of any other university in this country. Fifthly, in addition to teaching students, our academics do research. They develop new knowledge and new theories. They help us look back into the most distant past and help us understand the environment in which we live, what contribution we can make. They help us tackle some of the most pressing and urgent challenges of humankind, issues of global change, issues of water insecurity and food insecurity and so on and so forth, dealing with pandemics. For example, we have the Faculty of Pharmacy, producing pharmacists for this country to ensure that our health services are adequately staffed, and so on and so forth. So they do research because we are a research-intensive university. But this means something more special, and that is that even at undergraduate level, you will be taught by academics who are actively involved in developing new knowledge. They will not pull off notes which might have been put together 20, 30, 40 years ago. They will share with you new developments in their disciplines. And so you will be first to know about new things that are being developed, new knowledge. Sixthly, because of our size, we have the lowest academic staff to student ratio in the country. There will be very few of you in class. In some instances, there might be 10, 12, or 15 of you in class. And there are some classes that are slightly bigger, but compared to what happens in these mega universities around the country, you will be in a class with significantly fewer students. Now, this means that as a Rhodes University student, you will have access to academic staff, and you'll be able to have close supervision for your projects, and this becomes important at second, third year levels, where you are being exposed to new knowledge and you have to do projects. You have academics who are researchers who will supervise your projects. Seventhly, we are the only university in this country where students enjoy the flexibility of picking and choosing courses in different faculties to construct their own unique degree qualification. Of course, subject only to timetable restrictions, or if you are pursuing a more professional qualification like pharmacy or law, you may be restricted to a certain extent, but by and large, you can pick and choose courses from different faculties, construct a unique degree qualification that will set you apart from any other student who graduates in other universities. You see, in other universities, what they did some years ago, they constructed what are called programs. You all go into the same program in your first year, in your second year, in your third year, and when you graduate with 200, 300 other students who have done exactly the same thing that the other person has done. Not so at Rhodes. You can actually pick and choose your courses, construct a very special program which fits in with your own interests, with your own passion and with your preferences. And so in this university, we have produced some of the best graduates who, because of this flexibility, are really exceptional in their jobs. For example, we have journalists who combined physics and English and did journalism. That person is the best science journalist in this country, consulted by every media because they understand science, they were able to do science, combining it with journalism, English, and other disciplines. And so you can do that. And this is really important in a highly competitive employment environment and where everyone has done just about the same thing. You are able to stand out if you're a graduate of Rhodes University because you have combined some of the non-traditional courses to construct a very special degree qualification. Eighthly, our motto is where leaders learn. Where leaders learn. And this aptly captures the essence of our university. Our outstanding graduates are sought after by employers, and they make an indelible mark in many and diverse fields of human endeavor, right across the globe. You'll have an opportunity to develop your own leadership skills at Rhodes University. You'll be able to participate in clubs, in societies, and in many other structures where you will have an opportunity to develop your leadership skills. Ninthly, almost a quarter of our students are international students, coming from many parts of the world. This makes us a diverse and a cosmopolitan community. And this diversity enriches our institutional culture and enhances our intellectual, social, and cultural space. And so, as a student of Rhodes University, you'll be able to interact with other young people coming from diverse parts of the world. You will make friends with people from countries who come from the rest of the African continent, from Europe, North America, and from all over the world. And that is important because we want you to be a global citizen. You need to know other cultures and how other people live, and you can do that when you are in a small and cosmopolitan place like Rhodes University. 10thly, 1 in 5 of our students is a postgraduate student. We have a big percentage of postgraduate students. And of course, our postgraduate students are outstanding students. What this means is that undergraduate students have excellent tutors and role models who can inspire them to continue with postgraduate studies. So you'll have role models to look up to. They will be your tutors because they themselves would be students but pursuing postgraduate studies. And by the way, and this is something you need to know, a basic bachelor's degree is no longer enough to secure good employment or to be able to generate employment. You need a postgraduate qualification, honors, master's, or PhD. And so you must think beyond just completing a BSc, a BA, a BCom, and so on and so forth. Because these days, a basic degree is not enough. But you'll have young people who are postgraduate students who will be your tutors, but they will also be your mentors, and they'll tell you what is required to complete postgraduate studies. We also have exceptional facilities to support the holistic development, growth, and academic success of our students. We have a well-stocked library. You will have access to Wi-Fi, unlimited access to Wi-Fi on campus. So if you live on campus and you live in our residences, which are living and learning spaces, our residences are not just places where you sleep, eat, and come to lectures. They are also learning spaces. Our wardens monitor the academic performance of our students, and they look after you. We have counseling service. If you need support in regards to counseling and so on, we have it here. If you need career guidance, we have all of these services available to help you develop and grow as a young person. I must emphasize this because not only do we pay attention to your academic performance, we also place a very heavy emphasis on your holistic growth, on your holistic development as a young person. That for us is important because we don't just teach the head, we teach the whole person. We want you to develop to be an engaged and a critical citizen, someone who can think, someone who can propose solutions to challenges. Another very exciting thing about being at Rhodes University, you will have an opportunity to learn outside of your classroom. You will participate in our community engagement activities, which are extremely important. Go out there, interact with the community, learn about communities, learn about the knowledge that exists in the communities. But the most important thing about community engagement is that you are able to critically reflect on the knowledge that you get in the classroom in light of what you will experience outside of the classroom. So there is that complementarity between what you learn in the classroom and what you observe outside. But that also helps you develop as a caring person, as someone who has a broad understanding of the society of which you are part. You will develop a heightened level of social consciousness, and in the process you'll become an agent of social change and societal transformation. Because you will be leaders when you graduate here, you need to understand the society of which you are part. So these will be opportunities available to you when you join Rhodes University. You see, we are committed to ensuring that our students have every opportunity to realize their full potential and graduate with a high quality degree. As I've mentioned over and over again, we are committed to the holistic growth, development, and academic success of our students. And we are committed to being a university where leaders learn. To us, ideas matter. Ideas are the lifeblood of this university. For us, knowledge matters, and education of high quality matters. You can go to another university, you'll get a degree qualification. But will it be a quality degree qualification? If you want to get a quality degree qualification, you come to Rhodes University. We are one of the best universities in this country, in this continent, and globally. Education and knowledge are a basis for personal, social, and economic success. And so, ours is a university that inspires hope, a place that nurtures imagination, and a place that awakens creativity. I look forward to welcoming you as new Rhodes University students in 2024. Once more, a very warm welcome to you all to this open day. Kyaleboga ba, thank you. Nyathokoza. Impum. Obrigado. Thank you very much.
Where I'm going to take you now is just up to our clinical skills laboratory. Pharmacy has 4 divisions, one of them being pharmacy practice.
Just to tell you briefly about pharmacy. So we'll tell you about the courses as well that are done in pharmacy.
The campus is actually quite welcoming, it's friendly. You guys are very open, like, to discuss things with us. Like, nobody actually like, oh, I don't know. You guys are informed. So the campus itself, I feel like it was just a home environment.
Register. We pass the
ladies and gentlemen, could you have a seat?
Just pick one of those.
Take a flyer and then we'll pass the register along.
Yeah.
And then you can fill it in.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It really is a pleasure to actually have you with us today. And thank you very much to our dean, Prof. Mxuma.
Reachable, and that is who we are. You can knock on anybody's door and have a chat with them, but they are damn serious. This is a damn serious university. And that is good for you, because then the employers like you. They know that you have gone through a rigorous process and they love you. That's a good thing. So we are preparing you for tomorrow, not today. Right? So, enjoy your stay with us. Ask all the questions that have been bothering you.
And refuse to consent. However, Dudley and Stevens decided that Brooks would die anyway soon, so they might as well get it over with. And after thus agreeing, they killed and ate Brooks. 5 days later, Dudley and Stevens were rescued by a passing ship and brought to port. They then told the authorities what happened to Brooks after recovering from their ordeal, and guess what? They were then tried and placed on trial for murder. And that is the case before you today.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was so informational. It put a lot of things into perspective. I think it motivated me even more to want to pursue my career and hopefully come here. I feel like after today, it was like, it put a lot of things into perspective, basically. Arguing with a couple of people with different views, those things, I think it's those things that made me want to do it even more, because then you get to see what people think about different things, because we were all presented the same case. But then when we stepped outside, because I was a judge today, when we spoke about it and we started deliberating, it put a lot of things into perspective. That's when I was like, oh, but then you can look at it like that, or you can look at it like that. So yeah, I loved it.
I'm Leanne Frasenberg, I'm the manager of student recruitment, and today is the first open day that we have since COVID. The learners that we've invited are from various schools around Makanda, Alexandria, Knysna, Port Elizabeth and East London, and we are very excited to have them on our campus. They are also showing excitement to experience our campus and the various interactions with different people around our campus. So that's quite exciting for us to see, and the excitement we can hear also from them, and they are taking selfies all over the campus. So that is very great for us. We look forward to have these learners join our university as the university of choice in 2024.